Hey everybody, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I'm continuing my series on taking these amazing isolated vocal tracks. We're talking about the singing, the writing, the band, some backstories, you name it. Next up is Josh Kiszka. The band is Greta Van Fleet. The song is called When the Curtain Falls, and I'm going to dive right in. But before I do, a couple quick things. If you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe to my channel. I want to clarify something that I've seen multiple times, comments that Josh had made about he's not, copying Robert Plant. They don't sound like Led Zeppelin, and they sound more like Aerosmith and all this stuff. Come on, Josh. Just admit it. You sound like Robert Plant, and almost spitting image of it in lots of ways. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So don't deny, your influences. I'm not sure why you would do that. Zeppelin's a great band, and if you're going to have an inspiration, I don't think Robert Plant sucks. So I want to dive right in. I wanted to clarify that up front. One other thing I wanted to mention is, that being said, Led Zeppelin never won a Grammy. And Greta Van Fleet won a Grammy sounding like Led Zeppelin. Go figure. Is it because music was so low at the time that they were able to, come in with a fresh rock sound no one was doing, sounding like Led Zeppelin, and being graced with the Grammy when Led Zeppelin themselves never got a Grammy? I think that's really weird and interesting, kind of the state of music. So I had to say that too, but let's just kind of dive right in. And I'm not anti-Greta Van Fleet at all. I think it's awesome, man, when anyone's coming out doing something cool and new and fresh and keeping rock alive. I think that's great. But I did have to, caveat and clarify some of this stuff. So here we go. It's so Robert Plant, it's ridiculous. But let's continue.
I saw your picture and it's the best, the finest in the land. Camera lights in action, and words you know so well. You're in and out of fashion, in Hollywood of hell.
I can just hear a young Robert Plant like this. Now, let's comment about some cool stuff. Interesting tone. It's got some cool tone. Very high range. Hard stuff to sing. Really cool phrasing. I love the phrasing. Love the band. Love the rhythm of the band. Some of it reminds me a little bit of like earlier. What's that song? I'll think of it in a minute. I don't want to get too sidetracked on this. Let me make my first comment that I was going to make. And that is that a really high pitch, but good pitch all the way around, right? But Rebel Sons or Rival Sons, sorry, it's kind of, is that da-da-da-da, I want to hear right? What was the name of that song? I'll think of the name, but you guys can help me out. Put it in the comment sections. I should remember stuff like this. But so I love it when someone comes back with an influence of Zeppelin, like Rival Sons did for that song. And then in this case too is great. So I have no problem with that, and I love his vocals, and I love his phrasing and pitch and stuff.
When the curtain falls, walk the hollows, babe. Once a valley dawn, now you're not at all. No.
Cool. All right. Now, one of the other things that I'm a little bummed about is that I'd like to hear more from them. And I know they kind of, in my opinion, went off the deep end with some other sound that was nothing like this sound or the highway tune or some of the other stuff they were popular for in that weird video that they did that was kind of reminded me of like Rocky Horror Picture Show or something from the early 70s. But we haven't really heard much or anything from these guys. So if anyone knows what's going on with them, they can put that in the comment sections too. That would be great. But anyway, all right, let's continue. Here we go.
Oh, I love you in that movie show. Can I have your autograph?
It's very Robert Plant, right? But it's cool, man. And it's not like an exact ripoff. Because, let's face it, guys like Billy Squier came in, did Lonely as the Night, in the 80s. And other bands, have come and even Still of the Night by Whitesnake is, Kashmir. And, there were lots of bands that played off of that, a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff. So Zeppelin inspired a lot of people. And this is no exception. And it's really cool. And I like his voice. It's cool. It's very unique, very different, powerful. Like I said, the pitch is good, the phrasing's good, the lyric choices are really interesting. It's cool, man.
It's so funny you have such charm. Those things made me laugh. Oh, patrolling cocktails. You're cutting all your wings. They all said they loved you, didn't they, darling?
See, it's like I said, didn't it, darling? It's very Robert.
Well, I've taken all your things.
I like their song "Meet on the Ledge." I actually did a version of that with Katie Shearer. I'm not going to put all that in the description. You can look it up, but they have good songs. That was an interesting song choice for a cover song.
When the curtain falls, walk the hollow walls, babe. Once a valley dawn, now you're not at all. No.
Cool, good stuff, man. Next one, here we go.
Well, listen, darling, it's been real swell. What can I say? You've got it all. You're a one-woman show, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You could use a little work. Well, at your age. Wow!
Cool effects. Very Robert Plant, if you ask me, in a cool way. And not the same stuff. I mean, it's his own unique thing. He's internalized it and represented it in a cool way. But I don't hear the Aerosmith influences that he said, oh, he said I'm more like Aerosmith. I don't think so. That's not something that Steven Tyler would have done. So anyway, let's continue. Here we go. Right. Here we go.
What you got, baby? When the curtain falls, what the hollows, babe? What the valley dawn, now you're not.
Good control, man. Good command of his instrument. Straight up. Good stuff. Last one.
Goodbye, baby. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Anyway, gang, thank you for joining me. I got a lot of requests for that one. I had requests for some of the other ones, and it's sometimes hard to get, publishing rights to be able to do some of this stuff. So I'm glad we were able to pull this off. Hopefully it'll stick on YouTube and it doesn't get blocked. But definitely have more of these coming your way, so stick around.
Well, listen, darling, it's been real swell. What can I say? You've got it all. You're a one-woman show, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You could use a little work. Well, at your age.